It's time for Transportline, the program that showcases the contributions of all modes of transportation to the socio-economic growth and development of our country, Africa, and the rest of the world. Transportline is being beamed to you from the Center of Excellence, the state of aquatic splendor, and Africa's second largest economy, Lagos. I am Shino Ilegbede. Glad to know that you are keeping us company. In continuation of our series, Nigeria at 65, Transportation, our focus today will be on the aviation sector, and that is the sky blue economy. Recall last week we took a good look at the inland waterways transportation. So the blue sky economy precisely is our focus. And how do we look at that? 65 years in the space of 25 minutes. I can guess you can read my mind. It's not possible. So what we are going to do really actually is to look at, yes, the Aviation and Aerospace Development Ministry under Festus Keyamo, SCN, and see how it has been in the last 2 years. To some, it's been fantastic. To some, it's been razzmatazed. But we have on set an aviation consultant and the General Secretary of the Aviation Roundtable and Initiative to look at how the aviation sector in Nigeria has been in the last 2 years. Recall, Keyamo came on board on 23rd of August 2023. And since then, what has been the policy directive? Is there been any policy somersault? Infrastructural development, especially when you look at aviation development in the local and external affairs front. So, Mr. Olumide Unwayo, General Secretary, Aviation Roundtable and Initiative, is my guest. Welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me. Good afternoon from the Center of
Excellence. Olumide, like I said, briefly we want to take a cursory look at aviation and aerospace development in Nigeria in the last 2 years. As we're doing this, we also take cognizance of the fact that Nigeria is 65. So, here we are. What has been your own assessment in the last 2 years?
I think I'll also add one.
Yes.
That the industry will be celebrating 100 years of aviation in Nigeria come November 1st.
Okay.
So that takes part of the
discussion.
Thank you for having me in the Center of Excellence, City of Aquatic Splendor.
Yeah.
I've lived there all my life, and though aviation, when it took off 1925, there was the first plane landed in
Kano.
in Maiduguri.
Maiduguri,
en route to Kano, which was its final stop. It was a military aircraft, 1925, and that was November 1st. But today, when you take a look at all the states in the country, and like you said, the big economy of Lagos, the base of aviation today, the biggest contributor of aviation to Nigeria is Lagos State, and through the Murtala Mohammed Airport and the domestic airport. I expect that when Lagos State finish with the Lekki Airport, that would also increase the contribution of Lagos State to the entire aviation value chain. And we look forward to that. But looking at 65 years, looking at 2 years, I can say the last 2 years. It's much more better than the last 8 years under Adesirika. Adesirika, those 8 years, if what we have seen in the last 2 years, we had gotten it cumulatively to 2 years for those 8 years that Adesirika was there. By today, we'll not be talking about bringing down this terminal, the Lagos terminal now, just starting the refurbishment. We'll not be talking about lack of a national carrier or a strong Nigerian carrier on the international route. I think let me give it to him. I was not a fan of him when he came into office because it was a bit
Who? You referring to Kiamu?
Yes,
Okay.
the President Honorable Minister. He was a bit offlandish, and then believing nobody could talk to him. But later on, he had to open discussions, discuss with the various professionals within the industry, and you can see the mark. And for the first time, I can say what can use to take him out from other ministers.